Hello, my friends. I'm so glad you're here today because we're going to talk about something truly life-changing. But I have to start with a serious warning. Yes, a warning. Have you ever thought about how aging affects your body? Most of us think about wrinkles or gray hair. But let me tell you something. The first real sign of aging isn't in your arms, your back, or even your face. It's in your legs. That's right. Your legs fade first, and when they weaken, it's not just about feeling tired or slow. It's about losing your freedom. Imagine this. You're in your own home, and suddenly, climbing the stairs feels like conquering a mountain. Getting out of a chair becomes a struggle. Or worse, you experience a fall, and your life changes forever. It's scary to think about, isn't it? But here's the good news. This doesn't have to be your future. Your legs don't have to weaken and fail you. You're not powerless. In fact, you can take simple steps starting today to strengthen them, protect them, and keep them working for you for years to come. Think of your legs as the foundation of a house. When the foundation is strong, the entire house stays stable. But if that foundation cracks or weakens, everything else suffers. Today, I'm going to share with you exactly how to build and maintain that strong foundation for your body. I'm talking about 3 powerful foods that will keep your legs strong, flexible, and ready to carry you wherever life takes you. These foods aren't exotic or expensive. They're simple, affordable, and easy to find. You probably already have them in your kitchen right now. But that's not all. I'm also going to share daily habits that will amplify the benefits of these foods. Plus simple exercises anyone can do, no matter your age or fitness level. And here's a promise. If you listen to this advice and put it into practice, you will feel a difference in just a few weeks. Yes, weeks. Stronger legs, better balance, and more energy to do the things you love. Now, I have a little surprise for you. The third food I'll share with you today isn't just good for your legs. It's a superfood for your brain and your heart, too. So make sure you stick with me until the end because you don't want to miss this one. Before we jump into the solutions, let's talk about why your legs weaken first. This part is so important because understanding the why helps us fix the problem. Have you ever noticed that climbing stairs feels harder than it used to? Or that getting up from a chair takes more effort? Maybe you've felt like your balance isn't what it used to be. Or your legs feel heavier at the end of the day. These aren't just random observations. There's a scientific reason behind them. As we age, our bodies go through a process called sarcopenia. That's just a fancy word for muscle loss. Starting in your 40s, you lose about 1% of your muscle mass every single year. By the time you hit your 60s, that number doubles, so you could be losing 2% or more of your muscle mass every year in your later decades. And your legs? They're the first to feel the impact. Why? Because your leg muscles are the largest and most active muscles in your body. They're working constantly. Every time you take a step, sit down, stand up, or even just shift your weight, your legs are doing the heavy lifting. Think of your muscles like a bank account. When you're young, your body deposits muscle strength into that account. But as you age, it starts making withdrawals. And because your legs are used so much, they're the first place where those withdrawals show up. At first, the changes are subtle. Maybe you feel a little heavier when you walk uphill, or you start holding onto the railing when climbing stairs. But over time, those small changes can add up to big problems. Activities you once took for granted, like gardening, dancing, or chasing after your grandkids, start to feel harder and harder. But here's something even more alarming. Weak legs aren't just about feeling tired. They're directly linked to a higher risk of falls. And for older adults, one bad fall can mean months of recovery or worse. In fact, falls are the leading cause of injury-related deaths for people over 65. That's a hard truth, isn't it? But don't let it scare you. Let it motivate you. Because here's the thing. Sarcopenia is not a one-way street. You can stop it. You can reverse it. And I'm going to show you how. Let me tell you a story. There's a woman named Margaret, 72 years old. For years, she struggled with weak legs. She stopped walking in the park because her knees felt wobbly, and stairs felt like climbing a mountain. Margaret thought that this was just how aging worked, and she'd have to live with it. But then she learned about the right foods and exercises. She started small, a few simple changes to her diet, a few minutes of movement each day. And the results? Incredible. Within months, Margaret was walking a mile every day. She even took up ballroom dancing again. Imagine that. A woman who thought her active days were behind her was now dancing with confidence and joy. If Margaret can do it, so can you. Alright, let's dive into the first of our 3 leg strengthening foods. Fatty fish. I'm talking about salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna. These fish are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are like the oil for your body's engine. They reduce inflammation, speed up muscle recovery, and keep your joints moving smoothly. They're also loaded with high-quality protein, which your muscles need to repair and rebuild. Think of every serving of fatty fish as a tune-up for your legs. And the best part? Adding fish to your diet is so easy. Grill some salmon for dinner. Whip up a tuna salad for lunch. Or snack on sardines with crackers. If you're not into fish, plant-based options like flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts are great alternatives. Next up, dairy products. Milk, yogurt, and cheese are your best friends when it comes to leg strength. They're packed with protein to rebuild muscles and calcium to keep your bones strong. Think of your bones as the scaffolding for your muscles. Strong bones support strong legs. Start your day with a glass of milk or a cup of Greek yogurt, which is high in protein. Sprinkle some cheese on your salad or enjoy it with whole grain crackers as a snack. And if you're lactose intolerant, no worries. Fortified plant-based milks and leafy greens are great sources of calcium. Finally, let's talk about leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collard greens. These greens are packed with vitamin K, magnesium, and potassium, all of which are essential for strong, healthy legs. They help your muscles work smoothly, prevent cramps, and keep your bones strong. Add a handful of spinach to your morning omelet. Toss some kale into your salad. Or sauté collard greens as a side dish. It's so simple, and your legs will thank you for it. Now that we've covered the 3 powerhouse foods, let's move on to daily habits that will amplify their benefits. First, stay active. Even a 20-minute walk each day can work wonders for your legs. Try yoga or tai chi for balance and stability. Use resistance bands to strengthen your muscles while sitting. Pair movement with good hydration. Your muscles need water to function at their best, and don't forget sleep. Quality rest is when your body repairs and rebuilds your muscles. Aim for 7 to 9 hours a night. Alright, my friends, we've covered a lot today. But this is just the beginning. Take these tips to heart and start putting them into practice. You have the power to keep your legs strong, your body healthy, and your independence intact. Let's commit to this journey together. Stay strong, stay active, and I'll see you next time.